quick preview for Summit coming up, doing some video analytics using a very cool new model with Gemini 3.1 Pro, and we are going to get that flowing with OpenFlow with a custom processor that we updated. Remember, you must have at least a medium level of a setup to be able to run a custom Python processor. They'll let you upload it, but won't let you run it, as I found out. So make sure you have at least medium. And there we go. So we've got a bunch of files came in, and I'm checking them. A lot of the test ones I'm getting from New York don't have video. They just have a still image, which we're still processing another way. And I've got that going to a regular Claude model, standard stuff. But the new fun is video. So I've got video coming in, pulling out the fields I need, and then you'll see here capture traffic, which I can also take a snapshot if I want, but I want the video. Just doing 10 seconds. Just need a little bit of traffic there. Keeps it small too. Pretty good there. So we run that, and then we are taking the video we produce from that processor, 10-second clip, because it comes in as a funky format, which I don't know how it works, but Cortex Code figured it out. Thanks, Cortex Code. It is a link to a playlist of, see here, MP4s, and it figures it out, gets that video. We upload it to this stage here in my database here for videos. Yeah, I got videos stored in my database in a stage, so just in, regular cloud storage. Pull some of the metadata out, and I'm using Snowpipe streaming to push it in. I'm going to move this to the high-speed version, though we're doing one a minute just because I have a pretty small instance here, and it takes a little while to run this kind of calculations. I'm not looking to run millions of these a second. If you do need that, then we could set that up for you. Here I've got an execute SQL to call our stored procedure, and that one has our multimodal AI in there against that file stored in storage there, and then it pushes it to a Slack channel, and it's even pushing the videos and other stuff there. So we'll see that. I'll show you that live when we're there. And we'll show you some dashboards. But it's really simple. Just added this custom processor to take, a URL and grab the video, make it the right size, put it in a stage, and then part of that stored procedure refreshes the stage, does that for us. We probably should have that come in after we do the push, and probably not after the capture, just to make sure it's there. That's a good point. So let's change that workload on the fly there. That's a good point. Thanks for reminding me. That's why the internet is awesome. So yeah, so after it's done pushing it to the stage, clean it up, put that metadata in there, and then call our stored procedure, and we know that image is in the stage. We don't have to wait for some kind of condition there. We know it's going to be there because it couldn't get here until after the stage completed, and if the stage failed, it's not getting here. Some of that flow-based programming you see. Now we could have other situations to handle. If it fails, should we try a different model? Do we try calling maybe a REST server, an MCP endpoint, something else? There's a lot of options you could do. I'm going to pause this because I already ran this already. But just to give you a little heads up on what's coming in my little talk there. So we've got some of the new records came in, where their source is, lat long. And we could see the videos as they're in there. And then we could also look at the final data here after we've loaded the data for certain locations at a certain time. And we'll get things like the size, the capture date, the raw analysis with all that JSON goodness. What model we used, I'm sure that will change soon. And cool stuff that it was able to get out of there. What kind of vehicles it saw, how many people were walking around, what's the congestion like. Things you'd expect, but you could ask different questions in your prompt based on the types of data. So say if I was doing data on drone videos that were looking at roofs of commercial buildings, I might want to see, is there leaks? Is there, run a thermal scan, combine some sensors, look for damage, look for discoloration, and the AI can help you with that. And then other things like thermal cams, which we have that. If you come by the booth, I'll show you some demos doing some thermal stuff, doing some sensors, and we can combine all this data right in your data platform. Don't need anything else. See you at Summit.